This Christmas, I forgave her. I never thought I would see her again. Not on Christmas. Not ever. But life is strange. And Christmas changes hearts. My name is Daniel. I live in a small town in the United States. The streets are quiet here. On Christmas, everything looks beautiful. Lights shine on houses. Snow covers the roads. People smile more. But inside my heart, there was no light, only pain. 3 years ago, I lost her. Her name is Emma. She was my wife. We were married for 5 years. At first, everything was good. We laughed. We dreamed. We planned our future. But slowly, things changed. We fought a lot. Small things became big problems. Money, work, time. I worked too much. She felt lonely. She talked. I didn't listen. She cried. I stayed silent. And silence is very dangerous in love. One night, before Christmas, we had our worst fight. She said, "Daniel, I feel invisible." I said, "I'm tired. Stop complaining." That sentence broke something inside her. She packed her bag. She stood at the door. She waited. I didn't stop her. That was my biggest mistake. After she left, the house felt empty. Too quiet. Too cold. Even when summer came, my heart stayed winter. 3 years passed. No calls. No messages. Only memories. Every Christmas was the same. I sat alone. I ate alone. I slept early. I told myself, it's better this way. But my heart knew the truth. I missed her. This Christmas morning, I woke up early. Snow was falling. I made coffee and stood near the window. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. I didn't want to answer, but I did. "Hello," I said. There was silence. Then a soft voice. "Daniel, it's me." My heart stopped. It was Emma. "I'm sorry to call," she said. "I know it's Christmas." I couldn't speak. My hands were shaking. Finally, I said, "Why are you calling?" She took a deep breath. "I'm in town. Just for today. I wanted to see you. If that's okay." I wanted to say no, but my heart said yes. So I said, "Okay." We met at a small coffee shop, the same one we used to visit. She was already there, sitting near the window. She looked different, older, tired, but still Emma. When she saw me, she stood up. We didn't hug. We didn't smile. We just looked at each other. So many words were stuck between us. "I'll get coffee," I said. She nodded. We sat down. The air felt heavy. Outside, people laughed and walked with gifts. Inside, 2 broken hearts sat in silence. "I'm sorry," she said first. Her eyes were wet. I left without fixing things. I shook my head. "No, I'm sorry. I didn't listen. I didn't fight for us." Tears rolled down her face. "I felt so alone, Daniel. I needed you." Her words hurt, because they were true. "I know," I said softly. "I was wrong." She looked surprised. "I waited years to hear that," she whispered. We talked for a long time. About pain. About mistakes. About lonely nights. About how both of us were hurting. "I don't want to come back," she said. "I just needed peace." I nodded. "I understand." Then she smiled a little. "But I wanted forgiveness." That word stayed in the air. Forgiveness. I closed my eyes. I remembered the door closing. Her tears. My silence. I opened my eyes and said, "I forgive you." Her face changed. Like a heavy weight left her heart. She cried. So did I. "I forgive myself too," I added. "That was the hardest part." We walked outside. Snow touched our faces. For the first time in years, I felt warm. Before she left, she said, "Thank you for giving me this Christmas." I smiled. "Thank you for calling." We hugged, not as husband and wife, but as two humans, who once loved each other deeply. She walked away, and I stood there, watching the snow fall. That night, I went home. I turned on the lights. I cooked dinner. I didn't feel empty. This Christmas, I learned something important. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it changes the heart. Sometimes, Christmas is not about gifts. It is about healing. And this Christmas, I forgave her.